Okay, hey, it's December 25th. So those who are celebrating Christmas, I wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas. And those who are celebrating all sorts of different holidays, I say Happy Holidays. Okay, so I want to go ahead and kind of go through. We've gone through lessons 1 through 11, and this is the very last lesson, number 12, that we're going to do. As you can see up here, it says Module 12 here. But I want to go ahead and go over the rules. Okay, so let's go through Rule 1. The winner of a trick plays first on the next trick. They can lead any card from their hand. Let me say that one more time. Rule number 1, the winner of a trick plays first on the next trick. They can lead any card from their hand. So, for instance, let's say you won with the Ace of Hearts, okay? Well, then you can go ahead and you have to, basically, since you won the trick, you have to lead out with the next card. That's going to be played in the round of cards, basically. So let's say, for instance, you say, okay, one with the Ace of Hearts. I think I'm going to go ahead and play my King of Hearts and see how that rolls. Okay, so good. Number 2, follow suit. Play a card in the suit that starts the trick. So we won the first trick, which we did in Rule 1, with the Ace of Hearts, and then we went ahead and led the next trick by playing the King of Hearts. And all the other players, if they have hearts, they gotta play hearts. Number 3, if you can't follow suit, play any card from your hand. Discard. Discard a card. That's a good way to look at it. I like that. Discard a card. If you don't. So in this instance, we had played the trick. We had won the first trick by having the Ace of Hearts. And then we led the next trick saying we had a King of Hearts. But let's say the individual to your left doesn't have a heart. If I only had a heart. That doesn't have a heart. Well, they can discard any other card from their hand. Okay, good to know. Number 4, trump cards beat all other cards. So, hey, let's say, now remember, trump cards are wild cards. So, let's say the specified suit for a wild card would be, we'll say clubs. Okay, all right, we'll say clubs are going to be the wild card. So, for instance, if, again, the first trick, the rule number 1, I won or you won with an Ace of Hearts, and the second rule came down to, I got a King of Hearts, I'm going to lead out with that. Maybe I'll win another trick. And the third rule was, well, maybe the person to the left doesn't have a heart, so they can discard any card they want. But let's say they have a club, that number 4 rule here, trump card beats all other cards. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play my lowly 2 of clubs, my trump suit, my wild card, and that beats all other cards. Hey, the King of Hearts goes down to the 2 of clubs and beats it. Okay, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to where we started, the 12th lesson, and find out why we're doing this lesson. Just one more lesson and you'll know all the rules of play. Hey, we're going to learn, this is it. This is the last rule. Awesome. Okay, so we're on to 12, and they're telling us, now we just went over all the rules, but yeah, if you can't, number 2 is if you can't follow suit, play any card you want from your hand. Okay, so we got that. We could play any card from our hand if we can't follow suit. Okay, so we did learn that. You're not required to play a trump card when you can't follow the suit. You can discard instead if you prefer and save your trumps for later. So we had spoken about 2 of clubs and 3 clubs being a trump suit. So in this instance, if someone played another card, let's say, I don't know, an ace of spades or something, or ace of hearts or something, we don't necessarily have to, well, actually, to tell you the truth, we have to play our heart card. But let's say we didn't have this heart card. We don't have to necessarily play our trump club card. We could actually play the 2 of spades if we wanted to save it for later. Okay. The only time you must play a trump card is when a trump card is led to start the trick. You must always follow suit if you can. So, if I played this 2 of clubs, they would discard any card they want, but our partner, Tricky Bot, has to play a club because they have a club. That, again, those are being the trump wild cards. Clubs are trump on this deal. West is on lead, okay. East is the dummy, okay, silent partner as we call it. Our team must win 2 tricks, okay. We need to win 2 tricks. Let's see what happens. Okay, a heart's being played. Now, as we look at this, it wants us to play this card because we're supposed to follow suit. Even if I tried to play that, it's not going to let me play it. I got to play and follow suit. So there we go. Now here comes a choice. They're playing a king of hearts. They went ahead, played their 3 of clubs, which is a trump card. That's Tricky Bot's doing that. They didn't have any hearts or any trumps, so they played the 4 hearts. Now at this point, I do not have to play, as that rule had said, do not have to play this 2 of clubs, even though it's a trump, because my partner is already winning. Why get rid of that trump? It makes no sense, and you'll find out because when my partner plays that, that 3 of hearts, now I got the trump here. If I got rid of that 2 of club trump card, then they would have won with the ace of hearts, and we wouldn't have gotten our 2. And here we get our 2. Cool. Great. There is no need to play a trump card when I, Tricky Bot, your partner, was already trumping to win the trick for us. So again, they had already played the 3 of clubs, and so we went ahead and said, okay, we're not going to play our 2 of clubs. We're going to play another card, discard it, and save our trump for later. And that's exactly what we did. Since I was already winning a trick, smart to discard and save your trump for later. That's what we did. By the way, if more than one player plays trump on the same trick, the higher trump card wins. So in that instance, our partner Tricky Bot played 3 of clubs. If we had played the 2 of clubs, our partner Tricky Bot would have won because they had the higher trump card.
Yay, that was 12. And I said it was the last lesson. Well, it's the last lesson, I should say, of the year. We do have 8 more lessons to go through, but as you can see, these are very quick. And yeah, here's all the things we've gone through. Look at it, December 11th, December 18th, and we just, December 20th. Now, January 1st, hey, we're going to go into the new year. And as you know, on Monday, we start at 10 a.m. for our vlog pod. And on Friday before, we do a little preview just to kind of rev you up for it. And just want to say thank you so much. Again, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Looking forward to see you on 2024 for our